Here, put that in the center. Yeah, put that in the key. Yeah, the cup holder.
Open the window.
Oh, it's live. We're live on the interwebs, ladies and gentlemen. We skipped last week, but we're back here again. I heard the gas open, the back trunk door open.
I did not open the gas, but I could. Now the gas open.
So customer called me on this one, said, "Hey, bud, I hit something on the way home. You know, you should go take a look at the car." And by customer, I mean my wife. She ran something over. I said, "I don't know. I think I ran something over. Can you take a look at her?" What's up, Trent? How you doing, bud?
I haven't been here for 2 weeks.
I haven't been here either. Last weekend I took off. Got a lot of work. What was I looking for? First of all, she's low on fluid. So she needs some fluid in there. She's running a little low on the pink stuff. Nice. Buddy just got the car. You gotta be careful, bud. Hey Trent, we're doing good, bud. Just cold. It's 28 degrees. And Sorush Gafori, it's 28 degrees here, bud, Fahrenheit, which is like below zero, minus Celsius, probably like -3 Celsius. And this is my car, now my wife's car. I've owned this for a while. It's a 2014 Lexus hybrid 4-door. Air-conditioned seat. She's got 145K clicks on her there now, bud. I got it with 30,000 in 2016, so I put 110-something thousand on it. And the most I've ever done is brakes, rotors, tires. I did the rear struts on it. Arguable if it made a difference. The ES 300 and 7,000. I keep tripping over my own shoelaces. ES 300H. And I've literally done nothing to the car. But it was rear-ended at one point. An old lady with the oxygen. She had the oxygen in her nose, you know? She swerved off the road doing 30 miles an hour and rear-ended this thing while I was parked. So that was several months in the shop, and I'm sure like 10, 12 grand or whatever it was to repair that. And then the hood, if you look real good, she's kind of orange peely. And see, what happened was I was taking a shit one morning and I heard a loud crack, and I knew immediately that one tree outside, she split. And she fell right over this on the hood, and that pillar over there took the windshield out. They kind of messed the car up at the shop and didn't fix everything that was wrong with it. And I don't know, it's not worth anything. It's paid off though, and it runs great, so we'll keep it. It's not worth a lot, worth a couple grand. How's it going, Erica? And King of Aviation, of all aviation, Uncle? Yeah, what's up, bud? Oh, you don't need to worry about your father. He'll be fine there, bud. Don't you worry, you know? It's just a bit nipply outside, so we'll keep drinking here. Actually, not drinking at all tonight. I see we got 18 people on the live stream. In case you didn't know and you just stumbled upon the channel, let me give you a quick rundown of what we got going on. So my name is Isaac, and this is DIY Speed. And behind me is the most recent addition to the fleet, a 1969 Chevrolet El Camino. And here's the frame tour. Oh, why am I doing it like that? Do it like this. That's the frame. And it's been all redone and whatnot. And it's ready to go back underneath there, but my wallet's not ready for it to go underneath there yet. So when I get ready to pull the trigger on that $2,200 cart I have at eBay, We'll get this thing back underneath it, hopefully in like a couple of weeks. Motor, what motor is this? Is it a 2.7 liter high compression hybrid? This is the hybrid version. And only the finest of drink for her, if you've never seen this company before. This is what she gets. I don't know if it's any good, but this is what I buy, and this is what she drinks. And if that's not good enough, I have the blue bottles from Walmart, and those are also plenty good. So, without further ado, I'm gonna summon my help here. Are you still in the building? Did you leave? I don't know where Buddy went. Buddy! Shit, might have left. Oh. Interesting. Okay, well, that's a new one. I gotta change the oil in this, so I wanted to go ahead and crack this. Oh! 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 Man, I just opened that like yesterday. Oh, Chevy. She's getting a modern day big block. I don't know, is a 6.0 a big block? It's getting a 6.0 LS with nitrous. 150 wet shot of nitrous. Should be fun. I got a 15 pound bottle of nitrous sitting somewhere. I don't remember where. Somewhere behind one of those. That's a 5.3 that technically I could just throw in it, but I'll save that for something else. That's a good running motor. That literally, see all the wires and stuff hanging off of it. That'll start right now and run. Huh. What am I gonna do about that? Let's get a little rag action here. See if I can save on the old fingers trying to open this. Ah! Ah! All right, hold on. Let's get that out of there. That is not supposed to be. That is not supposed to be so tight. I don't remember tightening it that much. Let me just set this down here for a sec. Oh. And that can't be right. That literally, there's no way that could be right. I just took this off yesterday. What would cause that to have such a vacuum? It's not a vacuum. Why would that be so tight? Let me get a pair of pliers to ease on it with. That's an interesting one. Oh, that's all it took. Suggestion from the pliers, and that's off. Should probably gonna do spark plugs on it. Use an adjustable. I hear ya. That worked just fine. Use the towel. Grab the towel. Wow, we're good. Oh, you were in the building the whole time?
What do you think?
I just called for you a minute ago.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, the listeners know I did. Fucking in the building the whole time. All right, should we look? Okay, let's get our peepers on the
Did he really call me? Come on, guys, I want to hear from you. Did he really call for me? Because I didn't hear shit. Yeah, they're all ignoring my question, so I don't believe you.
You gotta remember, there's like a 30-second delay on the feed.
Okay, fine. I'll give it another 10 seconds.
Yeah. Well, don't expect everybody to jump at once.
I think I have to delete some of these messages.
You know, I should really have a Schlitz in my hand right now to start deleting some of those. Well, seeing as we drove this just recently, let's go ahead and find the right tools for it. Are you good?
In terms of what?
In terms of just doing shit tonight. You're good?
I'm fine, dude.
Because you were freezing before.
Yeah, because it was fucking freezing here. It was 25 degrees in here. -4 Celsius for the guys that don't know Fahrenheit.
Yeah, some dude said what's up from Afghanistan.
Oh shit.
Yeah, seriously.
What did they use there, Kelvin?
I honestly don't know. They didn't even know what temperature it is aside for the hottest fucking clock.
Arizona hot? I don't know.
Is there a variance of temperature when it gets 100 plus outside? I don't think so. It's just hot as fuck the clock at all times. So I got one of these fancy things to do the oil filtrate with.
Absolute dog crap, those things.
They're like one-time
hate them.
use.
Yeah,
I
if that.
basically leave them on the oil filter housing and they just fall off sometime between now and the next time I change my oil. I could use this thing and do it properly, which is remove the little nipple and drain the whole thing.
He ain't doing that.
Maybe we'll do it right. Maybe I'll actually use the crush washer that they provide here so that I stop just over torquing the one that's in there. Oh no, there's not one.
Toyota is the reason why I stopped doing oil changes.
They're that bad?
I hate it.
I actually hate doing an oil change on this car just because every time I gotta go buy this thing again because I don't know where they all are.
You have a million of them, you don't know. Yeah.
I own all of them. No idea.
Story of my life.
Alright. I know for sure I'm gonna.
That's why I started buying the straps. No
The
straps.
what straps?
The strap wrenches. They're amazing.
They only work at certain applications. They would not work for this.
That's why I said I can't guarantee that it works, but they are really good, and they work in like 9 out of 10 cars.
I can guarantee that they won't work in this application.
Okay, that could be. Where's your oil filter?
Got this.
On below?
Yeah. All right, guys. You might want the knee pad brace that's right over there. Because we're going to try to do. Are we going to just do full live the whole time?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't see it, but whatever. I'll be fine.
That one right there.
Oh, that thing.
It's on the arms. Yeah. Well, that's about as much filter as we're going to need. And here's our two.
What do you think? Should I go under the wheel?
What?
Should I go under the wheel?
I mean, yeah, you want to put your head right underneath the wheel so that, like, the first thing it lands on when it comes down is your fucking head. Go ahead. Yeah, for sure. No, don't fucking put your head under the wheel. You know, I came here one night during the week, all delirious and stuff, and just sprayed clear all over it because I wasn't happy. I'm not happy with this, by the way. If you feel some of it's really good and some of it's not.
Ooh, yeah, I feel it right here. You can kind of see it actually.
It's almost like I missed, like it needs more paint.
You can see it almost. Yeah, you can definitely see it.
Like it needs more paint or something. I don't know what to say.
Maybe
Maybe
it's kind
orange
of. Oh,
peeling?
wait.
Do we need to start all over?
I
again?
think that's too much paint. Cause look how it's cracking. Like it's this. Here, look how it's cracking, so I can show the viewers how it shows when it's smooth.
Oh yeah, it's crankled.
Versus this. Like it's a big difference.
So you're saying we should sand that and repaint it? Or we just keep spraying clear on it? Because I'm pretty sure that's probably the clear.
Honestly,
Just gonna leave it.
I would just leave it because it's the top of the frame. Ain't nobody seen that shit.
Ain't nobody seeing none of it.
Punch a hole in the oil filter with a screwdriver to drain it. It's cleaner. Yes, Hunted Coyotes. That
this.
definitely is correct. I've done that multiple times. Makes it so much easier.
But
However,
not on a Lexus Toyota engine.
yeah, not on
Don't worry,
these.
we'll show you. We're going underneath. If you've never seen how to do it, we're about to show
Shaking
you.
bottles saying leave it. The paints.
Leave it?
Yeah, we're leaving it.
Yeah, we're just gonna leave it, bud. We're not trying. Listen, welcome to DIY Speed Shop. We do it right because we do it twice. You know, we're not trying to get perfect here. We're just trying to get it done.
leave a like, subscribe to the channel.
Tell us that you like what we do, and then give us some money. All right.
And yeah, it is not really the regular content that we usually put live stream, but you know what? It fits. It's the only place on the internet where you see hours of non-stop. Wait, how do you say it?
The only place on the internet where you're gonna get hours and hours of live, unedited footage of what it is to work on vehicles so it's nice and warm. It's nice and
So
warm.
you get to warm your hands.
Yeah, that's good.
Nice.
So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna spill oil all over the floor right now.
Let's see how much of a mess you make when you do this.
And, you know, it helps. Oh, wait, no, that's righty tighty, lefty loosey. Whoops. You don't need to worry about over tightening your oil.
Are you sure that one is big enough? That little itsy bitsy bucket?
Oh, this thing holds like 2.5 quarts.
And how much does this thing take?
Like 2.5 quarts.
Okay, nice.
Oh,
Oof.
she looks a little, you know, she's got a little head gasket to her. She's got a little bit of a head gasket about her, doesn't she? She's got a little bit of a look of a head gasket. Oh my God. No way. Nah, that's just dirty oil.
It's just the way it's going out. It kind of leaves a shadow that makes it look like it's.
Well, it's not good, but I will say this oil's at least a year old. So you know that's what happens when you don't change your oil for a year. It's only like 2,000 miles, but that's what happens when you don't change.
Where's your filter?
Right here.
Want to start taking that out?
Honestly, I was dreading it. But
You want me to take the cap from the top off so it drains a little quicker?
no, I already did that, bud.
Okay.
2 steps forward, 10 steps back. You know the reels. You know the real deal. Remember, guys, you got to remember the 3 P's. Proper planning and procedure prevents piss poor performance. The 3 P's. It's really, important.
What do you mean with that, shaking bottles? You're saying you would think that until it starts leaking. What are you referring to? By the way, your alignment is way off.
How do you know?
Because this is worn. This side is worn more than this side.
You know, I'd like to say you're right,
I know I'm right.
but I'm gonna go ahead and say you're wrong. These are just really shitty tires.
You'd think you couldn't over tighten a drain plug. Oh, you absolutely can. I've seen people completely strip out. Like they had to replace the complete bottom end of the oil pan because
Oh no!
they over tightened that.
Did I fuck up already? Yeah, I did.
What you do?
I lost the crush washer for it.
And it doesn't come with a new one?
No.
Checking the oil.
Yep, looks like we're gonna be looking for that one later. All right. Well, you know what they say. Here, it'll be okay, folks. I knew I should have picked up the crush washer kit. But I was like, nah, I'm not going to need that. Who needs crush washers?
That oil does not look healthy.
I mean, it doesn't actually look bad.
Yeah, but it doesn't look great either.
It's definitely brown. But you know, this vehicle doesn't get driven long enough to burn the moisture out of the oil.
Right.
I wouldn't be surprised if it...
I know, but I didn't think you could my first time and stripped my whole... That's what she said.
I'm just going to go ahead and pretend that this didn't have a crush washer on it.
You're really gonna put oil in it without?
No, I'm not going to. Oh, yeah, of course I am.
This is your nice car, dude.
This was my nice car. This is no longer my nice car.
Just because of this fucking oil change.
Literally, this is the one that kills it. I don't think it had a crush washer on it.
Want me to look it up?
No, because the internet's going to tell you it had a crush washer.
What year is this?
2014.
ES350?
Yeah, 300.
ES300H?
Yeah. Well, it didn't come with a crush washer and the oil change kit, so I'm assuming it doesn't need one. You want to show the fans what I'm doing currently?
That's what he's looking for.
I don't feel it. Oh,
I think he found it.
I don't think
Is that what it looks like?
I don't think that was the crush washer.
Oh no, that's not what it looks like.
No. I'm like pretty certain that was
It
not.
kind of looks like it, but it ain't
Kind
it.
of does, but I think I started off with this thing in here. I think this is like a valve keeper or something like that. Yeah, that's a valve. Right.
Yeah, this thing definitely comes with a
Definitely
oil drain plug gasket.
This definitely feels. This definitely gives off the vibe of crush washer. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say this was the crush washer.
It might be it.
Yeah, this was it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and reinstall the old crush washer real quick. Let's. You know, welcome to DIY Speed. We do it right because we do it twice. And I was meaning to grab a rag here. Oh, yeah, I get her nice and tight, you know. Oh, no, that was stupid.
It actually still looks really clean at the bottom.
Yeah, because I just paint it over every year.
Starting to get some rust over there.
Yeah, that was, I mean, yeah, that was probably it. If it wasn't, guess we found a new one. I should probably not touch myself with that glove for right now. Okay, that definitely felt much more crush washery than not. So that's how you shine up your oil pan real good, is you just get oil all over everything.
Start her up. She's ready to rumble.
Yeah, just drive her right out, boys.
Oh,
Alright.
she is a Toyota.
First of all, it'll run for like 3 days non-stop like this.
Yeah. And then it will blow up.
And then it will blow up, for sure. But like, you know, the Chevy would have died right at the parking lot. Right at the edge of the parking lot. Alright, now the hard part, folks. We got to get this oil filter off. Or, well, you see, I can't run it for yet another year with the old oil filter on it. That's for sure. If you know what I mean.
Do I want to ask?
You know, my life is more like, you know, don't repeat after me, you know. Don't do
as I say, not as I do.
don't do it.
Well, in this case, don't do as I say, don't do as I do.
Holy shit, holy guacamole.
Extender.
Yeah, I definitely need an extender. Holy smokes, that's tight. I guess if you leave that on for several years without taking it off, it'll...
You're in a better position to get up than I am, surprisingly.
Yeah. Let's see.
160 people. I'm not getting up. Sorry for the awkward angle, but...
Yeah, what did I stand up for?
Extender. Welcome to the channel.
What's up, folks? I'm looking for an extension. We'll be right back.
Hi, Caitlin. What's up?
Right back down on the ground there, Mike. All right, that's 3/8 stuff. Where's a good half-inch extension?
And hi, whatever that is. I do not know how to pronounce that. My apologies. Caitlin is saying, you remind me of my family. I love watching this. Well, welcome to the channel.
Oh, yeah, there, bud. Welcome.
This is the only place on the YouTube where you will see hours on end of unedited. What is it again?
Let me get that phone real quick. All right, guys, let me give you the breakdown. My name's Isaac, and this is DIY Speed. We're in the shop tonight. It's a balmy 28 degrees outside, maybe 45 degrees inside. Open up the door, and yeah, you gotta open up the door. Bud, you gotta open up the door and get the half-inch Extend-O-Matic out of the back of the truck. This is my 1969 Chevrolet El Camino. We're working on her. The frame is, she's ready to go, folks. Titanic's, she's ready to sail. But my wallet, it's not there yet. All right, you gotta open it. Ooh, she's cold out here there, bud. See, the truck has all the tools because the truck's always just about to break down. So you keep the tools in the truck so when it breaks down, you're good, you know?
No, you keep the tools in your truck so you're not going to need them.
Yeah, what do we need here?
Extender.
Extend-O-Matic. Intergalactic Extend-O-Matic.
Might be too big.
Yeah, that's what she said. Let's see.
It's
not like I have anything smaller, folks.
What about this one?
That's not half-inch. That's 3/8, dude. You don't even know.
I don't. I'm not
You
American.
literally
Remember?
don't fucking know what you're talking about.
I'm not American. Don't.
No, these are all 3/8. I got 1/2 inch. I mean, technically, this is an extender if I need to. And also, technically, I could put a bolt on it.
All right.
Vice Grip Garage 2.0. I love Vice Grip Garage, but no, I can't do that full time. I can make jokes. I grew up in Iowa, so I can make jokes about Canadians, you know? Well, Iowans. Because I remember walking into the Walmart for the first time in northeast Iowa. And we lived in a town of 1,500 people, but about 20 miles away, there was Walmart in Decorah, Iowa, and this old lady asked me at the checkout, "You want me to put the pop in the sack there for you, bud?" And well, you know, I thought she was being rude, but apparently she was just asking me if I wanted to put my soda in the bag. So, you know, oh, you don't need to worry about your pop in the sack there, bud. Shout out to Vice Grip, and Zip Ties and Bias Supplies. Great folks there. Great to watch. But we're here in CT holding it down in the Northeast. San Antonio, Texas. Caitlin, yeah, grew up in CT. Ah, yeah, there, bud. You know, we're bringing a little bit of Canadian flavor here. A little maple syrup here to the great Connecticut and the nutmegger state. Because who doesn't love some nutmeg and cinnamon, you know? And maple syrup. All right, let's get back underneath the car. We're gonna have to make this work now. That oil filter that's on there is years old.
Tight?
Well, it's tight, but it's also several years past needing to be changed. So. Okay. Oh. Why were we concerned about the length of my extension? See,
I don't know. You were concerned about it.
this is why you don't trip over unnecessary bullshit. Sorry for the language, folks. Okay. That wasn't just like, you know, gave her the onions. Okay. Let me get a breaker bar, because you always need a breaker bar to take care. Man, well, my wife might not be driving this car for a little while. When was the last time we did an engine swap?
Well, I hate to break it to you, bud.
Never successfully?
The engine swap that we did is still in the parking lot.
I know, I gotta pay to bring it to, yeah, I gotta pay for that thing to get out of here now. There she goes there, folks.
Are you gonna get paid for it though?
Oh, you know, you should probably, yeah. Alright, fine. Yeah, don't worry, I'll send you. If all I make is enough money to pay you from it, then you got it.
No, it has to be,
No, literally. That was the deal. You know the deal.
it was not successfully done yet. I'd rather put some more hours into it.
Right, which is inevitably, unfortunately, what we're gonna have to do. We have to get the auto off log in.
Maybe
Nah, I want to just dump oil all over. That'll help lubricate it. It'll help lubricate it for the future, you know? You want to make sure that your equipment's well lubed, folks. You know, keep them safe at home. You know.
Well, there she goes.
Yeah, that oil filter's seen better days. Oh yeah.
Are we taking her apart?
You don't need to take her apart.
Oh,
she's already garbage. I think there's an O-ring that's supposed to go somewhere that I've never put back in.
Is there anything shiny in there? Is all the shiny?
Not really.
No, not really.
I'm not saying I take care of my vehicle, because clearly I do not. But we try not to.
We'll praise Toyota, not you. Does that sound about right?
Yeah.
My mechanic charged me for premium blinker fluid. Do you offer the service? Well, Montana. Here's the thing. I used to be an outfitter for emergency lights, and that was indeed one of the services that I provided. You know, for all these like flashing strobe lights, they have to be serviced every once in a while with some premium blinker fluid. It's just what it is, you know.
Yeah, changing the old lady's blinker fluid. You know what I'm saying?
Especially when you have so many.
Gotta hand out that Christmas Eve wallering, you know.
All right. Out with the old?
All right. Yeah.
Oh, you're not leaving her on?
No, because then it's going to be stuck on there forever. So we're only going to hand tight it, and that's going to be good enough.
Make sure you fill the tires with winter air. Well, that's what that is. That's what that is. Oh, right there.
3.5 steps ahead of you, bud.
How about them muffler bearings?
It's insert inappropriate joke here. And something about somebody's muffler, and or did I really buy the cheap filter for my own car? Damn, Isaac.
I mean, is there that much of a difference? Back to Walmart?
I believe there is.
Back to Walmart?
Oh,
Getting
it
a
came
better
with
filter?
installation instructions. All right. I just don't know what this is for. I have an assumption.
I might be slightly rolling.
Slightly rolling.
This has got to be the funniest oil change I've ever been part of.
Also the longest, by the way. The record time here. Oh yeah, that gasket was. You got to make sure you destroy the old gasket before you confirm the new gasket's good. That way you don't look back. But you want to go ahead and throw that new gasket right on there, bud. You know, give it the old college try, you know. And that's all that needs. Oh, you know where this goes? This goes on here. On this fucker. We didn't open that. She's not leaking.
Yeah.
We're not going to open it just to discover. Oh! Should know.
How about them muffler bearings? 177 people. Welcome to the channel.
Hey, welcome to DIY Speed there, folks. My name is Isaac, and this channel's about working on vehicles here in our backyard yard shop in our farm here there, bud. You want to make sure you give her the old college tight, you know, just give her a what for, you know, just like a, we're going to go out there, we're going to give that other team a whomping. Yeah.
What else does this car need? That's it, right? Once the oil change is done, then this one is going out, right?
Oh, rear brakes.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, well, that should be pretty breezy. If I have my brake tool. If not, we'll skip it. But just the mere fact that I changed the oil means I care so much about this vehicle. Oh, we need a can of brake clean. We have some painting to do.
Uh-oh.
You know, my favorite thing to do is to paint inside
What?
an enclosed area with very little
What are we
ventilation.
painting?
The whole, well, you see all the little rust that's starting?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
You know you have to first clean the rust before you paint it, right?
No. We're just gonna right over.
So you're just hiding the rust and not
exactly.
fixing the rust.
Right. Yeah.
So it's just gonna come back even worse next year.
Well, if you can't see it, it's not there, right? So.
Sure. I am India. Is that true?
India.
Everyone who owns iPhone is rich or iPhone is cheap there? I don't think iPhone is that cheap here. You have an iPhone? I don't.
I don't have an iPhone. iPhones stink.
iPhones suck. By the way, there goes half your followers. How dare you speak about my iPhone that way?
Alright, that's tight as I should ever make it.
Poor person next who has to take the thing off, huh?
Me? Maybe I'll ask you to do it next.
Nah. I have to hold the camera.
Cameraman has an important role.
Cameraman never dies.
Well, except that one movie where things didn't quite go as planned.
What, you're talking where the guy got shot?
Oh, Rust or whatever? No, fuck out.
At least you stopped. Oh. Yo! ICD car guy, welcome back. At least you stopped before it stripped.
No, I didn't. I just didn't say anything. You gotta play cool under the pressure. I actually need some clips to reattach some charcuterie that's missing over here. Let me like that. And this. I like a charcuterie board. Life's like a charcuterie board there, Jenny. You never know.
I always find it funny how this ratio like clearly just does not match up. It's like 132 viewers at the moment, 180 viewers at the moment, and 10 likes. Like, come on, guys. If you're here already, just drop a like already.
Yep, help. Blink twice.
I am not sure how to pronounce that. Capybara? What's that?
Capybara. You never had a capybara, mate? Oi! You see over there is a capybara.
Someone
One
saying
of the most vicious rodents known to mankind.
someone says that you look like a capybara. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fight on that one. If you said Shin-Chan, I probably would have been a little bit more excited.
I saw a raccoon today.
Was it a big one?
What does that mean?
Big one?
What's big one?
Yeah.
I don't know. What's big?
I don't know. How big was it?
Like 2.5 feet long?
Well, he was a big one.
Ish.
Well.
Ray is saying, I see you're using the German spect good and tight.
Good and tight, yes, just like my women. Yes, good and tight.
I'm gonna say something so bad one time, like someone dropped something, you know, like when they prank these Walmart people to say stuff that they're not supposed to say.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen to me one day.
Yeah.
On this thing.
Yep. Eat your macaque off.
You bend over in the chat? Is that like that kind of stuff?
All right, so now's the point.
When are you installing the turbo? Well, ICT car guy is asking what kind of front-wheel drive thing we working on.
This is the Toyota hybrid system, also known as my wife's car.
It's the boss's vehicle.
She's got posse, folks. She's got posse. She's in pretty good shape, you know, for what she is. Older gal. But she's out here doing it.
Bad alignment.
You know, you don't need to worry about that. Like, is this bent? Is that the problem?
Let me see.
No.
Like this one is fine.
Yeah.
This one is fine. That wheel is bad alignment.
Well, I wouldn't say that's bad alignment. camera.
Nope.
While you're up, grab a can of fucking clean it all.
There she is.
Yeah, I'll take a can of clean it all.
Can I shake it with the Sawzall?
No, you're banned from that. This channel has banned all Sawzall related activities if it's in this buddy's hand. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna shake up our clean it all right quick. And we're gonna clean this up.
Oh, I can see it. I think it's cold enough today that we can just grab a drink from here. Not sponsored. Going over your feet. Holy shit, that stinks. Whew. Can't drink that, otherwise I'll be up all night. Well, I can't sleep without one of these.
Our goal is to be up all night, so kind of feeling the Coca-Cola as well.
Lexus is king on reliability. Is it? Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, thanks, Captain.
Keep going.
Obvious.
I mean,
Oh, is that a commenter? Sorry, not you, him, cameraman. All right. We need an Earl funnel. Let's get an Earl funnel.
I yelled at a bunch of people to drop likes and it actually worked.
Let's do it. This is how we do it.
Like, subscribe, follow us. How did the frame come out? ICT car guy, you want me to show you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Should I show you what the okay,
It
fine.
came out absolutely stunning. You know, just absolutely stunning.
Is there any specific part you want to see? Decent, yeah. I would say so. I mean, don't look over there. Or over there. Or over there.
Or over there.
But, yeah, she decent. Oh, you're putting the red oil in there?
Well, I went for the radiator fluid first. Oh, and I was doing so well with the pour. All right, that's plenty.
Was that my fault?
I'm not gonna say you jinxed me or anything.
ICT car guy saying, haha, performance anxiety.
I swear it exists. That's why I always tell him I'm not a shower, I'm a grower there, babe.
Sure. Holy that brake clean is really gets
That's
in
good.
your
I
system.
got the wop 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 wop. What's going on? I think. Pretty sure as an adult you don't want those.
The
But
what?
Here we are.
What do you get going on?
The womp womp womp.
What's that?
The womp womps. It's an old party joke.
Oh,
Never
I
did
guess
it.
I guess I'm too young.
All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and pour this whole bottle in here and say that that's good. Oh, I know this is a little short. You might want to come stand this other side to get a good view. Easy, nice remove. Just going in. Look at how purple it is.
Huh.
That it looks like the slime from that movie, the Power Rangers movie.
I've never seen oil like this.
No?
No. It's always like gold.
Yeah.
Let it go again. Kind of looks like grape juice. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, kind of like grape juice.
Go Power Rangers.
Oh, dude, the Pink Ranger? Don't get me started.
Holy shit. Well, why is this color?
Because royal purple.
No shit. But why is it this color? Like what?
Well, because it's royal purple, of course.
What is in it that makes
I have
it
no idea.
better?
I just buy it. I don't know. I just work here.
I'm a bit older, so Ninja Turtles for me.
Yeah, Donatello, bro. Michelangelo.
I didn't grow up in the States. I didn't have any of that shit.
I was Darkwing Duck. That was a big deal. Chippendale Rescue Rangers. Chippendale Rescue Rangers. Chippendale.
First time seeing black engine oil. I mean, most engine oil that comes out of your car is gonna be black.
Yeah, so it shouldn't be your first time seeing of that variety. You should just be wondering why I'd be putting it back in the engine. But you don't need to worry about that.
Car guy saying, I remember with three ha-has. Well, with three ha's in front of it. Talking about the turtles. I assume at least.
Yep, she's full.
Hold on. No, she's brown, not purple.
Well, that's just got a little residue to her, you know? I have an LED out in here. I'm going to have to replace this whole thing soon.
For one LED, you have to replace the whole
Pretty
thing?
sure that the whole thing, yeah.
Jesus. Charger?
Oh yeah, those are yours.
Yep.
These are mine. You wanna make sure that you drop oil on the exhaust manifold so it burns and smells
Smells nice, you know.
for a while after. And all right, so the front side. Oh no, we didn't do the spark plugs on this.
I see car guy saying, you guys are fancy. I just run Walmart SuperTech synthetic.
Dude, I got a bottle of it right there.
That's for the Tahoe?
No, that was for this, but then I found the pile of purple, so I used it. Oh wait, we missed some valuable entertainment for the folks from back. You know what time it is.
Uh-oh.
Let's see if we can get the used motor oil inside of this container. Come on over here, bud. All right, guys. Oh, should we turn on the third lamp?
I think you should do that Bluetooth.
No, it's not possible.
Doesn't that thing have a tout? That thing has a tout. You should do it Bluetooth.
It wouldn't work. Even this, barely working. The viscosity of the oil does not allow for that, I guess, tout to work efficiently. While it might work with other liquids.
No, I think you're just holding it at the wrong angle. But don't adjust.
No, you never make adjustments. You just plow ahead doing it wrong the whole way.
I ain't saying anything, you know? But, I mean, I'm keeping my mouth shut.
I will say, my vehicles are the only vehicles that I change the oil on that actually give the same amount of oil that goes back in. Meaning, there's oil in all of these engines.
I mean, my cars do that.
You'd be surprised how many people go to do an oil give me a car to do an oil change on, and I
There's
get
barely any
I'll
oil.
get like 3 quarts out of it. And that's just because, you know,
No, I'm very particular with my oil changes, and I actually do them every 5,000 miles.
Actually?
Yep. Because I do a lot of short distance. Yeah, I do a lot of long distance also, but I do a lot of short, like really short distance trips where the car barely gets to warm up.
Right. This car does only short distance. Like, it maybe does like...
Right, but it's a hybrid.
Right, it's high compression, which means high heat, which is what I've been hoping keeps the engine oil clean. And honestly, it's not bad.
It's not.
I'm not mad about the color of this oil.
Like, 3 of my cars barely ever warm up. Like, actually barely ever warm up.
Like going to closed loop and stuff.
Like, I run them for 3-4 minutes and then I'm at work. And I'm driving back, it's like 3-4 minutes and I'm at home. So they really don't get the time to warm up.
We should investigate what it would take to replace the spark plugs on this. It has 145,000 miles on the original spark plugs. So I'd say we're due. Give me 1 second. So what I'm thinking is we'll pull the
I'm gonna lower the car a bit.
yeah, we gotta lower the car about a foot. Want to pull the stops on that side?
I already did. About a foot, not on my foot, please. That should be fine. Don't want to bend too far down.
That there. Left these tools here.
But you see the new hybrid Ram?
No, but I'm sure it's junk.
So what they did is they finally did something smart that might give them a little bit of success. So they made basically an electric Ram.
Let's go get some tools.
Go ahead. They made an electric Ram and they hooked up a motor to it. And I'm saying motor because it's a ICE engine, but it doesn't run the car. It's basically just a 3-cylinder generator that charges the battery for the Ram. And it gets like 1,000 miles, like something crazy.
Is it just me, but that sounds terrible?
What do you mean?
That doesn't sound good.
1,000 miles on one fill up?
No, that sounds good. But
So you're driving an electric car that has an engine to charge up the batteries, and it's supposed to be extremely efficient because it's the engine runs very stationary.
oh,
Where's the cable? Where's the wire? Let me plug in the mother thing. Oh.
so I have a fourth spark plug somewhere unconfirmed. Oh, that's not right.
Ah, nice.
Gotta go get the right size spark plug puller before I even attempt this. Oh, I wonder if I have the right size one for the job. Oh no, that is not it. Oh, actually that is. That's totally it. Okay, the first one I touched was the right one for the job. Well, life's easier when you have the right tools, you know?
Yep. Life's easier when you're working in a preheated shop. No?
Don't worry, the shop in the new shop's gonna be pretty nice. You're welcome to come back. You have not been banished from the kingdom.
From the Kingston?
From the Kingston. And we'll have a diesel heater.
Jet heater.
No.
Not jet?
The
Not
V4.
diesel jet?
I want the V4.
Oh, you're going Chinesium?
Yep. I want the V4 Chinesium Mega Plus.
Listen, V4 is a great brand.
If you like drink.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was smart.
What happened?
Just ripped my glove. Messing
Nice.
around. We probably could have had all 4 of these spark plug boots off by now. Alright, so instead of using any of my automated tools, we're just going to use primitive hand tools for today. I'm going to go ahead and press and get that up.
Can someone drop a comment? Anything, doesn't matter if it's just an A. I have a buddy here saying he dropped a few messages, but I don't see them. So drop a comment, ask some questions. We will try to answer them. Even if it's just nothing. I just want to see that it's working.
Yep.
Holy crap.
All of these are fighting.
I loaded your stream up on my phone. And look. The comments are not going further. And there's a bunch of comments here.
Oh, wow. We're having a little bit of an issue with the comments streaming in, but we'll get that sorted out.
CPS for sure. What's CPS? I mean, besides for Child Protective Services.
Yeah, right?
Adam Stoll saying a consistent load on the engine gives a great fuel efficiency basis just a generator in the front end. Yeah, that's essentially that's what that RAM is. 22 degrees cold there, boy. Yep. It's about 4 degrees, minus 4 degrees Celsius. Ofanim is asking glove brand?
Harbor Freight.
He's admiring them. It's level 9, I think. Whatever it is.
Yeah, they're the
heavy duty ones. I got the old spark plug sockets in magnetic.
Did I?
Yes, 34. I do see them on my other phone right now. Total Tech is saying that I can't say crap on YouTube. Whoops, I just did. What year is the El Camino there? That is a 1969 Chevy El Camino. We are waiting on some parts. Once we have the parts, we'll continue working on it and we'll start putting it back together. Canadian? Oh, nope.
Oh, yeah, there, buddy.
Ask John Doe there.
That's
The DOW.
John Doe shooting does out there. We ain't waiting for no bucks.
I ain't Canadian.
Neither am I. My wife's Canadian, eh? From Montreal, there, buddy.
Why do you think I'm Canadian?
Okay. That boot looks good for 150,000 miles. No complaints there.
I'm very surprised about this whole
Comment situation?
Oh, I think I fixed it. Yeah, I fixed it. ICT Car Guy is asking, oh, Montreal? No response.
Righty tighty.
Mark E is saying,
Righty tighty, lefty
well,
loosey.
I can't repeat that one. This thing keeps going out of focus.
I hope I'm not destroying my car right now because this spark plug feels tight. It like feels like all the threads are coming out kind of deal.
Hey, Mark, question. Why do you think I'm Canadian? Or him? Why do you think either of us is Canadian?
Oh, I don't know why there, bud.
Care to explain?
Care to explain there, bud?
Are we allowed to say that that's one of the biggest insults ever? Or not really?
No, my wife's legitimately from Canada, so don't want to
Sorry.
insult any of the folks at home, you know?
Sorry.
Grandma, grandpa.
Yeah, I ain't repeating any of that stuff, dude. Sorry. We do try to respond to all the comments, and I am responding to your comment right now, but I just can't.
Huh. So there's the sparkulator. But she's not wanting to come out.
It's all good. I just don't want to get flagged on YouTube, you know?
Yeah, no.
Nothing wrong with it. My first love was Canadian, says Marky.
All right.
Oh, bud. That does not look bad.
145,000 miles.
May I put my hand in front of your face for a second?
Yeah.
Come on. There you go. That does not look bad. At all.
She's running clean, folks. Strip
Good
looks
to be here. Well, good to have you, bro. Welcome to the channel.
Welcome to the Chan fam.
Channel name is DIY Speed. He is your host. His name is Isaac Rosner, and this is the only channel where you see hours of unedited. What's the rest?
Unfiltered.
Unfiltered
Unadulterated.
automotive content on the YouTube.
I just like to hear you struggle through trying to say it.
Makes you feel better. I'm a Brit. Well, Mark, I am sorry to hear that.
I like fish and chips.
Oh, I triggered him finally. John Doe, my buddy, is asking what's the problem with Canadian. His wife is also Canadian, so he I was trying to trigger him.
Triggered.
By the way, John, what's the story with that CRV? It was a CRV, right? Was it CRV? I don't remember. The one that you did an engine swap on.
Oh, no way.
What happened?
Oh, no way.
Chip, Mark is saying me too.
Oh, no way.
Mark, where are you located now?
The
What happened?
frickin' nipple. Oh.
Stuck in there?
Oh, yeah.
So now what? Just sucks that nowadays we have to be so sensitive to everyone. Why do you think you have to be sensitive to everyone? I have no filter, so I mean, I don't know. Favorite revolver? Ooh, I'm not allowed to show you that on camera. That stuff gets banned on YouTube.
You got it?
Huh?
You got it?
I do not have any firearms on me, no. But I have pictures, but I can't show that really.
You know, just figuring stuff out. That's just what we do. I got it back.
Oh yeah.
All right, so that spark plug was reasonably in there. Good enough.
That is correct. I'm not Canadian. The place that I'm from is not worse than Canada. Definitely not.
Well, it depends for who.
For me?
You're the Jew, and I'm the bliss.
I wouldn't wish my worst enemy. I can't say that. I can't say that. I can't say that. I'm not allowed to. The only reason I'm not allowed to is because his wife is from from Canada.
Oh yeah, there, buddy. Old Frostbakistan, you know? Those Frostbakistanians, they get real butthurt when you make fun of the old, you know, the old star and stripe.
ICT car guy saying sound Michiganian or Wisconsinite? Oh hell no.
Well, that's the thing there, bud. I'm from Iowa, so you know, just a wee bit of
the other
Wisconsin and a little bit of Wisconsin and Michigan there, bud. You know.
So the other day I was shooting a 357 revolver, and the guy didn't tell me it was a 357. It like pretty much blew my thumb off. It was so heavy, dude.
You got a pussy grip.
No, that thing was.
You know why I prefer to shoot a 40 cal?
Why?
Because not everybody can shoot a 40 cal.
So I actually shot the Desert Eagle the other day. Have you shot a Desert Eagle yet?
Yeah, but nobody could shoot a Desert Eagle.
Oh no, that was fun. I was shooting that.
You know why not? Not everybody could shoot a 40 cal.
Oh.
What's up? Do you know what the deal with the 40 caliber bullet is? It's a heavy bullet. It's a slow bullet.
Right.
If you don't have a strong grip on your gun, it's not gonna reload properly. Literally, it'll jam on you. So most people don't carry 40 cals because they're a pain in the ass.
Good old 45.
Hand grip. Well, I happen to like them.
So.
And the grip was not the problem.
So I have fairly large hands, and the recoil doesn't bother me that much. My biggest issue is I anticipate too much.
A little bit of oil.
A little sweat. Not too bad, though.
A little bit of Earl on that. Maybe she wasn't firing great, you know?
No, but that 357, it literally, because I wasn't expecting it, like, once I knew what it was also a very small revolver. Once I knew what it was, I was fine. But the first time I pulled the trigger, I was like, holy. And I was holding with two hands. That was another mistake.
Yeah.
Not supposed to hold the revolvers with two hands.
No, gotta shoot.
What up, Majestic Studio?
Yeah, what's up, Momo? What's up, homie? Homie boy. Just so you guys get the deal here. My name is Isaac, and this is DIY Speed. We're out here working on my wife's car today, a 2014 Toyota Hybrid. And she's of the Lexus variety, folks. And I'm just throwing new spark plugs in it after 150,000 miles. I figure she deserves it, you know. And some new brake pads, Earl change, you know. But we got several vehicles to work on. This is a marathon of working on vehicles tonight.
John Doe saying in Canada you can't get a 45. Well, in Canada you can't get shit.
Yeah, it's like, you know, in Canada you can't get hard, you know. They'll get you in trouble for like, oh, this dude's got too much wood for his like block or whatever. His neighbors don't feel safe.
John, question again. Same thing what I asked you before. What happened with your wife's car? Did you do the engine swap yet? Sucks to be Canadian these days. Well, we already established we are not allowed to say that here in this shop.
Oh,
on this stream.
That's good. No, you could. We're not actually pro-Canadian.
I know. Poor Canadians. Askuro, are you Canadian? Majestic Studio is saying sorry.
Oh, well, Momo, your wife's also Canadian. But she's from Toronto, eh?
Toronto.
You know, Toronto, eh?
Toronto.
Good choice. He's not gonna appreciate that one.
And she feels bad about it.
Yeah. Well, that free healthcare is nothing to joke about, you know?
Well, is it really free?
No, you just
They pay with freedom.
You gotta give your soul for it.
Oh.
Yeah, you pay with your freedom.
Kids in the hole is still funny. John Doe is saying, no, I'm letting it go till it starts consuming tons of coolant. Right now, I only filled it up once this month. Huh. What was it, a CRV? It is free, but you give 75% of your paycheck. In Canada for the healthcare.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's not like we don't give most of our paycheck here.
Yes, taxes stink.
By the way, you want to do an engine swap on a 2017 Honda CR-V?
No.
Basically, his wife's
that's
car.
a good one. We might reuse this one because I only have 3 spark plugs.
His wife's car started to consume some coolant,
Uh-oh.
and the mechanics told him to just keep driving until it dies, and then change it essentially. So then he was gonna change it, and now he's back to. Do I remember that correctly? Correct me if I was wrong. Whatever. Anyways,
Correcto Amundo.
now he's driving it until it dies.
Pretty much.
And are you gonna change the engine after that, or are you gonna junk it then? Yeah, Landon is saying an LS would fit. You want to put an LS in that?
That would be cool.
George is asking, why are you taking apart that helicopter? Is that LS George? I wish.
That'd be cool. Buenos dias.
No, I am driving it till I am filling up the coolant every week. Well, eventually it's gonna die. One day it's just gonna say, boom, I'm not starting anymore because it's coolant in the engine. What are you gonna do then? Are you gonna junk it, or are you gonna switch out are you gonna put a new engine in there? Man, I can't wait for the Cletus event to be back here.
That's gonna be a cool one.
Probably swap because the rest of the car is perfect. Cool. Well, don't ask me to do it because we ain't doing it. Should I show the people what is going on with the engine swap from a few months ago?
No need.
No need.
No need to bring that into this.
How long ago was that done?
They keep asking me every week, hey, when's it gonna be ready? Oh, you don't need to worry about your truck. It's only been 6 months. Let me go. We're gonna take a little adventure here and try and find a 4th spark plug for this.
What? Someone thinks this is a helicopter. George thinks this is a helicopter.
Yeah, bud. She's a helicopter there, bud. You know, close your eyes.
Do you see the rotors? I don't see the rotors.
Yeah, you just hear Clearance Clearwater Revival, Credence Clearwater Revival Fortunate Son start to play, and the whoop 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 of a helicopter. Some folks at home, they don't know what you have. Well, the way about you, yeah. Baby, no.
Oh, he said, oh, sorry, didn't notice it was an airplane. That sounds Canadian. Didn't notice
So,
what.
good news is there's a fair amount of rat poop right there. That's nice and light. Oh, cool. I got motor mounts and stuff here.
It identifies as a helicopter. Nope. 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 I think it's a boat. Could even be a fighter jet. We may never know. I'm keeping my mouth shut. I'm only familiar with motorized bicycle maintenance, but these aircraft videos look awesome. Well, if you like these videos, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, a share would be nice. Press the notification bell.
The fourth spark plug.
Is that a spark plug? Is that the right spark plug?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Johnny D. In this shop, we only identify as what is biologically correct. Is that correct? Would you agree with that?
I identify as a head of lettuce.
Aren't you talking about something else? I like the special flowers.
Woo. I was actually gonna say Coca-Cola would be great right now. We never get this much work done. We've done an oil change and 3 spark plugs. We never get this.
Done and done. I can share, as all my friends died in a paddleboat accident.
All of them?
All of them. Wow. Oh my God. Yeah, that's true. John just showed me a couple days ago. Well, okay, first, what insurance do you have for your car?
Geico?
No way.
What?
Okay, go log into your Geico thing.
Why?
And change your gender to non-binary, and your insurance will drop by like $70.
I get a discount for being gay on Geico? Okay, we'll do that in a minute. Because my policy's right about to renew. I actually went and looked to see if I had a bill to pay, and they're like, no, there's nothing to pay yet.
So he showed me, I think it was his policy, but I'm not sure. He showed me where it essentially it dropped by like $70. Great. Oh no, he doesn't have Geico. So whose insurance was that? All of them, but my lawyer said that I have to point out that I need to say that I was not in the area at the time. So tell me, what really happened to to all of your friends, George?
Yep, George is a serial killer.
Do I know that friend, Johnny D?
Johnny D's nuts. Holy shit, Isaac, that's not gonna work.
What happened?
Put the spark plug in.
I don't know that friend. Okay.
Oh, did I?
Did you what?
I'm stunned.
What did you do?
I put the old spark plug right back in.
Let me get you a Coke.
Yeah.
George happened. Someone made a mess and didn't clean up. Ugh. They fell off their paddleboards into shallows and got pierced by bullet shapes and sized reefs. Were those bullets by any chance Full Metal Jacket, hollow point, whatever you can think of type bullets? Cause that sounds very I think someone has a very fat thumb.
You?
No, George.
Really?
Making up some nice stories. That's what the police say, but I think they've got it all wrong.
All right, Georgie. It's all good, brother. We ain't in Nam no more, George. Yep. This is all I've ever had to do to it. I'm sure the hybrid battery will take a shit one of these days, or the CVT or something.
Well, the CVT is not gonna go on this car that fast.
No.
Because it's Toyota CVT, so the first gear is a real gear. It's not a CVT gear. And it's the hybrid, so that helps it too.
In the group I'm in for these things online, people are saying they've gotten 400,000.
On those in valve, yeah, but those are long distance cars, not short distance cars. This can probably hit 250, 250-ish, 275.
I think so, and that's just with needing some major component replaced, but then it'll keep going for.
On those in valve cover gasket plugs, I use vacuum hose to install and finish torquing with traditional tech tip of the day.
Right, so I just give it, a quick ooga-dooga with the hand, when she goes, just when the elbow cracks, just once, just. All right, the aluminum's about to strip, and we're good. About to strip, and we're good. Yeah. And that's it. Done. Done, Steve. Okay.
Now at least I can say it's something.
Yeah, you were super helpful, bud. Thanks so much for all your help here.
Hey. I'm the cameraman.
Cameraman! Alright, I need most of this, but not all of it. So, let's put
out with the old, in with the new? Or out with the new and in with the old?
Well, we actually just need to move to the rear of the vehicle now and get started on that section.
You wanted to go up a bit?
I wanted to close the hood.
Well, there. Where do you want your Coke?
Yeah, exactly. Cola. Do a wellness check.
Later, Mark.
Peace out, Mark.
What do you know? I'm going to change my plugs on my 7RX 350. I do 07 RX 350. I do my best. I'm trying to be helpful. Sometimes you need a cameraman. Sometimes you need a second hand on the job. I closed that. I did that. Fuck.
All right.
They are a pain getting to the back. What are you referring to, Always Salty? Not a chance, George. Not a chance. Is the Lexus all-wheel drive?
No, it's front-wheel drive.
Nope, it's front-wheel drive. I can fix up your motorbike so we can go paddleboard on the weekends. Yeah, George, no. Just not a chance. Keep her open for a sec. There you go. I'll be right back.
Ooh, dear. Oh. I can commandeer my own live feed again here. I've just been working, folks. We're getting stuff done. So front end's wrapped up. That's got new brakes, rotors, spark plugs, oil change, and sprat paint. A little rattle can rebuild, a little Craigslist rebuild on her. And now I'm going to throw new brakes and rotors on the rear. They don't have more than 30 or 40,000 miles on the rear, but when in Rome. So I like to buy things cheap. I bought brakes and rotors for this car off a dude from Facebook Marketplace. I met him at Bass Pro Shops. I paid $150 for the Lexus branded, Toyota branded brake pads and rotors for it. And I've held on to them for years. This thing does like no mileage these days. So the pads are probably at 70% still, but there's no need. There's no need. George Shallows. All right, George. Whatever, bud. That sounds good. Just don't kill anybody. Guys, if you haven't, go ahead, like, and subscribe. My name is Isaac, and this is DIY Speed. All right. So we got to take these wheels off. I'm actually going to employ the help. I'm going to put you to work. I'm cameraman for now. Yep. Here you go, bud. You want to put gloves on? Are you saying you only want to do camera work? You're done doing car work? All right, guys, here it is. He's admitting it. He doesn't want to do car work ever again.
No, maybe you had the right tools, you know?
Like a super powerful impact. Remember, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Make sure it's taking them off.
It's the right way. No, the Milwaukee would have been done already.
This thing. Yeah, we should probably hand torque. Put those down there where we don't lose them. Give it the washer. These rear tires are good tires that I put on. These are the high load range.
That Jetta has Bridgestones with a decent amount of meat still on. They're not new, they're like 3-4 years old, but they're Bridgestones with a decent amount of meat.
So these are Kumo Majesty's XL load range, heavy duty. So they're kind of overkill for the car, but I like the stability that they give. All right.
No, I was surprised. Like, it really shows that the car was properly maintained.
Which one? Mine?
Jetta.
I mean, do I really even need to change this rotor? It feels brand new.
No.
Let's look at the pad depth. Can we get a light in here?
Also, don't forget, this is a hybrid, so you're not using
Let's
your
look
brakes.
at the.
You're not using your brakes as much as you would on a conventional car.
I see that.
That's a lot of meat. I think it's a waste of time to replace these.
Yeah, they're at like 80%.
Yeah, I think it's a waste.
Fine. Should we rebuild them?
What do you mean?
Just spray paint them black so they look good? Nah, put it right back on where she came. We don't need to add hours worth of work. Although these KYB struts that I bought are already rusting out. What junk. Junk.
You're wearing gloves. You want these nuts?
Let me get these lug nuts.
There you go, these nuts. Oh.
So, the thing is with Toyotas is they're it's like they center on the lug nut, so that you don't tighten them down. You don't tighten them down right away. But also,
On the car.
they feed nicely on. You gotta tighten them off kind of in sequence. That was a little bit of a mistake.
John Doe is asking me in private messaging, any tips for lockout on a Cybertruck? Someone in the chat is asking. Well, tip number 1 for the Cybertruck: throw the keys away. You don't need that. That is correct. Don't buy it.
Oh, because we weren't even on full power, but. All right. Well, that should be fine.
That is 100% correct, Jason. I'm just not allowed to say it on stream. Are you having fun? Just as an FYI, you know I'm on that same chat, right? I can read all those messages. What Lexus is that? This is a ES or an IS?
Yes.
ES300H.
All right, well, since we're done with the maintenance portion of this vehicle, let's go ahead and paint it and then directly pull it outside into the cold so the paint cures nicely. My phone back, thank you. Go to the store, get all these nuts.
All these. I have a feeling the Tahoe is trying to wait for maintenance till Saturday night.
Why, are you tired or something?
No, but it's already, like, you still want to paint and it's already past midnight and it's just how you...
Oh, painting takes a second on this car.
Alright, let's do it. Have a raising the car a little more so you can get out there.
Sure, just, you know, when I scream, oh my God, it's falling, you know. Oh, I was in Toronto. What's up, bud? What'd you wait for? We're not in Canada. Oh, well, that's just me. We're in Connecticut. We're in the United States, bud. We're not in Canada. I just talk this way because it's kind of comedically funny. And I grew up in Iowa, or I lived in Iowa for several years, maybe 7 or 8 years in Northeast Iowa as a young child, or a young man, you know. And, all right, that's good, bud. Fuck, dude. How fucking far up in the air do you want to throw this thing? For fuck's sake.
I want you to be comfortable, dude.
All right. Turn the Hollywood light on. All right, we're gonna hit her with a little bit of rust reformer today. We're not even going for the shiny stuff.
What about it? Just making sure you're not gonna drop the car on that.
Oh, for sure. For sure I will.
Alright.
Oh. Here, can you open that? I'll pick this up. Oh, creme mascolite. So, I sprayed her down with the old WD-40, you know, and cleaned the surface off real good.
I think we need the Sawzall for this.
You're banned from using the Sawzall. Connecticut? We're in the land of the Connecticut kittens, the Nutmegger state.
I'm not shaking the shit.
Why, you don't like shaking your shit in front of a whole bunch of people on the internet?
I don't like jumping off in front of people.
All right, cameraman. So, in case
I
you
think
didn't
he is
know,
done with me.
unless, no, you're good. In case you didn't know, the correct way to hold a spray bottle, not it's that's the correct
Especially
way
the
to
last part.
Yeah. So we're gonna go in here. We're just gonna rebuild on it real quick. You know, just a quick once over. You know.
You actually do this every year?
Yeah, pretty much.
Jesus.
Keep up on it. Keeps it from coming. I haven't done this in 2 years. But
Yes, the thumb has more endurance and strength.
oh yeah, just ask the old lady there, bud.
Well, with a regular wrench, your thumb gives about 15 foot-pounds of torque. So when you're tightening a oil drain plug and you have the wrench over, you just press your thumb on it lightly, and when the thumb folds back, that's, you hit approximately between 12 to 17 foot-pound of torque.
No.
Yo.
No, Billy. No, that's not how you do it, Billy.
Yes, it is how you do it.
No, Billy. Hey, Billy.
I have measured it.
Do you want some sausage, Billy? No.
Be like Bob. Be like Bob. Huff and paint.
That's what we do. looks rebuilt to me. Oh. A little bit of rust from my wife bottoming things out. You know.
Well, I was looking in the front, like right over here. This is where usually like scrapes.
Pretty good, huh?
It's not bad. It really is not like.
I've hit a few.
Yeah, but it's like. Usually you see these cars.
Burger in Houston, Texas, that I used to visit that had a really tight.
No, when you see sedans, mostly like the undercarriage, like right here,
is all eaten up.
All kinds of eaten up, and this one is really nice. All right, click, click.
Click, click. Let's put her down and get her out.
Click, click. Do you do the whole like 30 seconds, like running the engine for 30 seconds, then then turning it off for like 5 minutes before you drive it, or not really?
What's that for?
I don't know. People like to do that after an oil change.
So what we're gonna do is, you give me that camera. You're gonna hop in it. You're gonna press the go button.
I'm gonna drive it out.
And unless it sounds like all hell's breaking loose, then I'll open the door and you'll back it into the spot in between the burnout truck and the engine swap. And I'll just pull forward at that point. All right, so we're doing a cold start after all the work's been done to her. You know. Car's in pretty good condition. It should run awesome right now. All right, I can tell it's activated. Let's give it a second. It'll start when it's ready. You can press the gas to turn it on. Okay, that's better than it's been. It has not run this good right off the bat. I went to start it the other day. It ran on 2 cylinders for a while. So that's pretty good. Any check engine light warnings? Pert near mint. We put oil back in it, right? Yeah, the purple stuff.
I hope so.
All right, so let me pull the Tahoe out of the way. So let's get this gate open. He keeps locking the door. All right, so I gotta open this gate. It's cold, folks. It's no joke. Man, she is not super stoked with her life. Never does stuff and do anything nice. I've been bombing it to New York and back every day, 6 weeks. And I should probably change the oil on it and do some work to it, but let's see, what time is it? 12:23. I think there's still time to get this stuff done. So yeah, I think I'm gonna elect to at least check out the front brakes and rotors on it, maybe. And yeah, the oil pressure sensor just checked out. I know it's got oil pressure because it wouldn't rev to 6 grand at 90 miles an hour multiple times per day for several weeks on end if it didn't. But the main thing is to actually just keep oil in it, because she leaks a little bit, she burns a little bit, she eats a little bit of all of it. So, you know, try and take care of our service rigs. I'm backing up right now inside of the shop. So if you were wondering why is this guy talking and going so slow, you have to understand something. That mirror is going to hit that wall, and that mirror is going to hit that wall. So you got to navigate it where they both just barely touch. I got to pull forward. God darn it. Come up to the right, hook a little bit left, straighten back out, back her back up. And if you do it just right, like that, that mirror, it's got a 1/2 inch. That mirror. I think you guys think I'm kidding here. That's the space. That's the space I have. That's what I'm working with here, folks. Oh, don't do it. Oh, don't do it. There we go. Oh, wait, don't close it yet. What was that? See, the problem is when I installed this lift, it's a little bit off center of the door. So getting positioned on it with a large vehicle is kind of a pain in the ass. But that's pretty good. You close it. Got her turned off. Yeah. Hey, Decula! Merry Christmas, bud. Yeah, this shop was built in the 1920s, or maybe even earlier than that. And now, to service this piece of junk.
Are they open 24/7?
What's that?
Are they open 24/7?
Want to take a look? Because I'm live streaming.
Are you?
Yeah.
Sure about that, bud?
Buddy wants a Dunkin'.
Oh, dude.
Tired? You
No.
dying? You want to go home?
No, I'm not tired.
You're not tired.
I'm fucking cold.
Really? I'm not cold at all. Do you want a blanket? Do you want a real jacket?
Nope. Everything's closed.
Everything's closed. Is there anything open? Pilot's open. You want to go to Pilot and get a coffee?
Brantford, Connecticut.
No, Pilot at exit 40 is open.
Give me the Lexus keys. I'm gonna take another battery for my thing.
Oh, your battery died? Is that why you're cold?
Yep.
Oh, there's a fresh charged battery on the Milwaukee charger. M12?
No, a different thing nowadays.
Oh, fancy. I don't get cold like that. At least not often. Nothing. I'm just making fun of you. You can go do what you need to do. Howdy, folks. So I buy brake lights because I blow out brake lights from sitting in traffic for so long. And, well, I blew out the brake lights I just put in, or at least one of them. So just got an extra one there. Coffee cup. Earl filter. That's for this truck. That's going in it now. So what I got to do is get the front end of this thing lifted off the ground. And, yeah, let's change the oil in this thing.
If you can't say it to my face, don't say it at all.
Oh, I was saying I don't get cold like that.
Guess you're just cold-blooded.
Well, no. You know, when you're as fat as I am, you just got to start moving around. You're getting cold because you're not working. I'll put you to work. Let's go.
Hi, cameraman.
Cameraman. Cameraman, I need no cameraman. Man, this has been my favorite purchase from Harbor Freight, but it is junked. She's a bit beat up. Worse for wear. All right, so what am I gonna do? I can either put this thing up on ramps.
Yep.
Better to do ramps for an oil change, or we lift the whole front end all together and take a look at how wobbly she is today. I think I'm gonna elect to see how wobbly this front end is right now. All right, let me get the knee pad.
You know, looking at this thing, I think it's time for a new engine.
She's been through it, you know?
I really think it's time for a new engine.
The car might agree with you. The engine might agree with you. Oh, cool. The engine shifted back about a half inch. It's not touching anymore. You see that orangey bolt down there right next to the AC tensioner pulley?
Oh, that one over there?
Yep. If you look at the pulley, you see it's all gouged out on the bottom. That's because it shifts forward about a half inch. And my transmission fluid's leaking again.
I think you need to try a new engine, you know?
No, I think it's time for a new car.
You have a new car.
I have multiple new cars, but I want to buy an actual new car.
Why is that wire like...
Oh, my thermostat wiring? You don't need to worry about my wiring.
What? Why?
Why what?
Why?
Why what?
Can I have the camera for a second? Just want to show the viewers.
Okay, it's my car, bud. You want to show them my terrible wiring that I care nothing? Did you touch it?
Nope.
Don't touch it.
I'm not.
Because it works. The reason why it's got the go fast connections on it is because there was a period when those things were going out like every 2 days. I kept getting faulty ones, and I was getting tired of shrink wrapping them every time. Oh,
That really sounds sketchy.
we're crunching some stuff now, folks.
That did not sound very healthy.
Here, we'll start that over. I might have to put some longer blocks on it. I didn't account for, it was just touching the rock sliders.
Putting the big boy on?
Yeah,
You may need one too.
yeah, I got one. There's 4 of them for reference. Yeah, that looks good to me.
That's plastic. Where are you gonna put them on?
On the frame. See the flat part of the frame rail? Yeah.
I think.
Inner.
Huh?
Inner. Yeah. It should be. Yeah. Frame rail. There's a transmission cross member right in front of it.
Yep.
Yep.
Out of the way.
You get scared too easily.
Dude, I have 2 kids.
So do I. and arguably more to live for.
Do you now?
Well, the camber looks fucked over here. That's good. These camber bolts look to be completely out of whack. It's almost like I installed them myself, and I did not do a good job. Did you just wiggle it and it totally moves back and forth?
No, that's steering.
Oh, but give it like a quick wiggle.
That's not. That feels solid.
Okay, cool. Well, I've done enough work to it where it shouldn't be such a problem, but That bearing looks good still. And that bearing seems to be pretty good as well. Let's look. I mean, my brake rotors still look brand new too. Look at those. Need to do the brakes on this one? Nope.
Is there any grooves in it?
It's gonna need pads sooner than later. It's got like 40% on the pads.
It has a little groove towards the edge.
You're saying I should be lazy and not fix this? Look, they're brand new rotors, folks. It's not like I'm running old junk here. Let's see. Can I get an eye on that pad? Yeah, we're still looking at damn near 60%, 40% rather. Question is, do I need to stay up tonight and do this or not? Rusted frame on this thing? No. How high does the lift go? Well, the cars usually touch the roof before we're done climbing. What else do we got here? Go on vacation to Florida and bring back a rust-free car? That's an interesting one. Thought about it, but not Florida. I would go to California or Las Vegas and do that. Well, camera's doing what it wants to. Wow, so really the only thing that I should do here is change the oil on this, which I have not done in a while. So let's go ahead and get our trusty oil pan back out. We'll just let that lubricate this engine for now. Let's throw that on the ground. Grab this. I've gone through the whole frame on this truck here and cleaned it up. Yeah, desert cars are the way to go for rust-free, like actual rust-free cars. Florida, although it's not snow and salt necessarily, it's salt from the ocean that's just as corrosive, and they do rust out. Not quite the same, but they still rust out. Woo! All right. Well, let's get this shoelace back in the untied boots so I can hobble around uninhibited. And under the vehicle we shall go. Okay, I could totally see why that's making a bunch of noise. Yeah, for sure. I totally get it. Like that would make a whole bunch of noise. Well, the entire transmission and engine shift a ½ inch forward in. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, we are losing transmission fluid, that's for sure. Let that focus up right there. We're gonna have to deal with that. That's a newer one. Like this week, newer one. But it's gonna happen on these big jobs, you know? So, I need to pull this oil thingamajigger out. Go ahead and grab the right size socket. Huh. Oh, cameraman, may I ask for your services?
Sure, what's up?
Maybe a small tripod of sorts. Your lowest setting, please. All right, I'm just futzing around for a second. We'll tighten up this skid plate because that's loose. And, you know, we don't want to deal with that on the highway. Rather deal with that in the shop right now. Switch hands. Oh, getting my new hat dipped in the dirty ground. Oh, that's not going anywhere. All right, so that's done. Is it a 15? Oh, no. 15's too big. Oh, yes. A tripod. A tried and true pod. Oh, that's not gonna work. None of that's gonna work. All right. Maybe we could just lean you up against the tripod. Oh, no, that's not gonna work. You know what? We're gonna risk it for the biscuit, folks. This is how we're gonna do it. I hope this lock feed continues. But I have now put you on autopilot. Oh, maybe over here. How's that? All right. Huh. Easy. So what you want to do is immediately throw the bolt right into the oil pan, so you have to dig it out with your bare fingers later. You know, just a little tip for later. And you want to make sure that you overshoot the drain bucket and throw a whole bunch of oil on the ground almost immediately. I mean, just pro tips here, folks. I'm just here to feed them to you, you know? The only place you're going to get it on the internet. Pro tips. That's pretty good. That's not the worst oil. It is oil. Transfluid's a pretty progressive leak. I'm gonna take a look. Let me borrow this light real quick. Okay, that's right at the fitting. Very befitting. So, we got to take this plastic housing off to get to it. We'll do that in a minute. It's an aluminum skid plate, so no magnetics. Every bit of 5.5 quarts in this thing. Not a whole lot of metal fibers in the not a whole lot of metal fiber on the metal. Well, there's metal flake in it for sure. Yo, buddy, give me a clean towel, a hand towel. What are you saying? We should pause, go get smokes, and come back, or are you done for the night?
I'm done for the night.
Because you kind of seem to have like slammed up over there.
Oh, you're doing
Solo maintenance?
solo maintenance. It's what it is, you know? It's kind of hard to do an oil change with 2 people.
What? You don't want to hold my nuts? You don't want to hold some bolts and nuts? I totally understand that.
Okay.
It's all good, buddy.
Same thing here than what I would be doing at home.
Pretty much. All right, well, that's plenty of oil to let out of there. Whatever's left, well, that'll just have to figure itself out. Now, you want to make sure that you tighten your oil fill plug. That's plenty tight right there. Let's go ahead and just wipe around stuff. Let's see if we can get this off by hand. I would be surprised. Old buddy, old friend, might I ask of your assistance once more? An oil filter wrench of sorts. I completely forgot that was the purpose of this visit.
You want a flathead?
No, oil filter wrench. There's one of those locking versions on the vice grip style on the workbench. That'll do. Oh, where's the camera? You don't just like looking at my head, do you? You know, you just don't want to look at my head the whole time? I get it. I'm not arguing with you. You know, you want me to argue with you? I ain't not going to argue with you. Oh, I don't know if this will actually work. The LS oil filter is pretty small. Let's see.
This gets pretty small.
That's what she said.
Oh, you keep looking?
Yeah, it's not this. Yeah, there's like a vice grip style. Yeah, these won't work. I think the right size one's maybe in the back of the truck, but there's that vice grip style there that'll clamp onto this. Or I could do what I did for the last 2 oil changes and just say, oh, well, just fill it back up. What's up, folks?
I don't see no,
On this gray cart.
oh, the car. You want the actual vice grips?
No, there's vice grip oil wrench right there.
This?
It looks funky. I'm assuming that is it.
I'm showing to you on the card.
Yep. No idea if it's gonna work, but we're gonna try.
It says CRV on it.
And it's meant for the Honda CR-V. Oh, thank you.
Is that what you're referring to?
Yep. Oh, just want to drop your right on your face. That's the right way to do that. You know, that was really a good place for it, though. If it just doesn't fall on my face, that's all I'm asking for. It's just don't take my face with you. You know. Damn it. Giving myself a black eye with those things. Oh, that was surprisingly easy. It was almost like that oil filter was loose. Huh, Isaac? I wonder. Is that why there was a bunch of residue around it the whole time? Oh, yeah. You'll get that on those big jobs, you know, there, bud. All right, one last thing. You want to pass me the oil filter that's in the center console of the truck still? Somewhere around there. Well, goddamn. Yep. Well, oil's been changed. Well, let's see. I gotta pull this front plastic, shield off so I can access the trans cooler lines, which are just right inside there, you know. I'll try and get a little flashlight action if it'll cooperate. Get this second bolt, and then the whole thing should. Oh, you're nice and loose. Then the whole thing should just kind of release enough for me to get up in there. Oh, it's not finger loose, it's just loose, but not finger loose. Okay. I didn't necessarily put the right hardware back in everywhere. I kind of just put hardware back in everywhere. Oh, I gotta take these top bolts out as well. It's a little stiff. It's not like I have electric tools that would take this apart in just a second. I gotta use the frickin' hand tools because I'm a moron and too lazy to get up and get my Milwaukee tools out of the truck. Okay. I don't need to take that last bolt off because we're in there. And that trans fluid's what's leaking. So what I'm going to do is a couple of things. One, let's get a light stationed properly. That's good. An 8mm will probably do that justice. Yeah, it will. Here, you guys want to have a look at what I'm looking at? So this line right here is leaking just a little bit. Oh shit. I dropped the camera on itself and broke the lens. I was wondering what that was. I broke the glass lens in front of the camera, so you're getting all these funky extra shadows. Well, that's not great, but it is what it is. I got a new phone camera this week. Anyways, so I'm gonna loosen this up and see if I can get the phone to live in here while this happens. Huh, there you go. Welcome to my world, folks. What we're gonna do is we're gonna loosen this line up and then try and feed as much line into it as possible. Because I'm pretty sure that's our problem. Is sorry. I should have taken this last bolt off with the shield here, because now it's in the way. So let's just do that real quick. All right. First things first, let's clean this off. Get it somewhat dry. Is that loose yet? Not loose enough. So let's loosen that up. Well, killing you, Smalls. Yeah, dude, I messed these cameras up so badly, so quickly. But that's what I work for. I got a new phone. I've been meaning to get a new one. I just haven't because I don't have the time. But I'm just gonna order it off Scamazon. A little. Maybe, what was it?
I'm not sure why you get time. I sent you the link. All you have to do is click is buy now.
No, I'm making excuses for why I was being
I
cheap.
know you're making excuses.
For being
I'm just not letting you make excuses.
cheap and lazy and not buying it.
I know you're making excuses. I'm just not letting you. There's no excuse for not buying a new phone. I looked one up. I found you a good deal. Found you a great deal.
Yeah. Ah! Whew. All right, that's fucking plenty of insertion. I think I just lost this clip. Do we have any small C-clips left? Not C-clips, hose clamp clips?
You're talking about the trim BS?
No, like a hose clamp. I don't know if we have little ones, but I only have big ones.
How little?
Of the smaller variety for sure.
This one right there?
She's a bit big, but let me see if I can make this one work. If not, I'll take that off the ground.
Is there a reason there is a bottle of transmission fluid in your airbox?
Yeah, you know, you're supposed to oil your air intake, you know. It's not really been getting tight. Oh no, she's tight. She's tighter than Beyonce on a Saturday night there, folks. Well, she seems to have stopped leaking a little bit of oil. Maybe because it doesn't have enough oil in it. Should I rather can rebuild this? Nah. We'll just leave it as is. This truck's got enough paint on it. Trying to pucker up that lipstick. Need a new steering box. This thing's seen better days. ICT car guy. That's a good point. I gotta buy a new set anyways when I go to Harbor Freight next, so I'll just be on the lookout for those. Let me get you guys set up again. Let's see. I mean, if you want, we need 1030 somewhere for this. It should be, I think, behind the driver's seat.
What you need?
10W30.
The oil that you bought, the blue one.
No, that's 0.820.
Right one?
Well, it should be. Do you feel comfortable pouring that in?
If I can reach it.
That's a good point.
Well, not everyone is as tall as you.
Yeah. Not everybody in the world could be this tall. It's a lot of responsibility.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you know, all the old ladies at the store asking me to get stuff off the top shelf and whatnot. Alright, let's switch back to the 15 mil. El blue one on Titan mode. Let's go into Turbo Titan.
Still, it's still cold flag. Right?
There's still what?
Cold flag?
Cold flag? Yeah.
Ready?
For what?
Lower it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, hold on. I gotta move these tools out of the way. Those are moved. This and this. And El Oilito.
Oh, there goes your phone.
Yeah, no shit.
You know, most people, when they have a tripod, they would put their phone in the tripod, not
It was still too high.
when you guessed it.
All right, we're gonna drop this truck down just a little bit. Richard Hauser, I have a 78 Suburban. It's of a Case 20 4x4 4-speed variety. I like that kind of verbiage. Considering putting in a 5-speed with a hydraulic master and slave.
Yes.
Not sure which one to go with. Yeah,
The answer is just yes.
yeah. I mean, it'll be smoother. But you know,
But the answer is yes.
if you want to give up that old school mechanical feel of a clutch linkage, it's up to you, bud.
How much does she take?
All of it. Don't worry, she'll need more than that. Should be a red oil filter, oil funnel. You found that?
That color doesn't really look healthy.
What, the oil color? Oh, the moisture on top? No, that's fine. You don't need
That
more.
looks like a little bit of peanut.
Right, so moisture builds up on the top of that cap because it's cold and it's hot.
Raised.
Oh, the
When it
caps.
starts looking like peanut, it's usually when
El head gasket goes? You don't need to worry about the head gasket.
What shit? They might go.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, if a head gasket goes, if a head lifts, we all know whose fault that is.
Not mine.
My fault.
I like to blame me, but not this one, buddy.
No, you had nothing to do with building this engine, but she's already got 40-something thousand miles on her, so I wouldn't say tried and true, but definitely, man, this one bolt. Oh, it's stripped, that's why. Okay, well, you know, we're just gonna finger tighten that, and that'll be good. You wanna make sure your tow hook just dangles, but she's in there, folks. She's not going anywhere. All that oil went in it?
No.
What you looking for?
Yeah, I'm looking for a long screwdriver.
Okay. Oh, for what? What are you gonna do?
I've always wanted to try that.
I tried it recently and shit don't work.
Yeah?
Yeah, I literally just tried it because I had to do transmission fluid.
Okay, fine.
And it's oh, I see what you're saying.
So, worse than you thought?
The immense concentration.
Zero concentration here, bud.
Yeah, that's just condensation. I'm not concerned about that at all.
Concerts.
All right, so we'll wipe that off. Let me go see if I can find another bottle of similar variety oil so that I don't dump a different variety in it. Let's see. I think I put a quart of 1030.
Some antifreeze in the oil?
No.
Dilute it a little bit?
I'll just dilute it. Oh, here's some more 1030. We're good.
10:30 or 5:30 what you need?
10:30 is what just went in it. Watch your step. Watch your step.
The cap says 5:30.
Yeah, you don't need to listen to what they tell you.
Alright.
Take that.
How much more do you need?
Well, I'll tell you what. You go back to being cameraman, and I'll go back to being stuntman.
This guy always wants me behind the camera, and then he complains that I don't do shit.
Well, you know, I just need to complain. Ah!
Oh, is that what it is?
So we're just gonna say like that's like another. How much is another quart?
I think that's like 2 quarts already.
You might be right. Oh no, we're gonna see how much of this we can fit in here. So step back, watch your step.
Going exciting.
Yep.
Well, there's definitely more oil in than you took out. Like way more.
No, I took out more oil than I will put in.
Is the purple bottle bigger then?
What? No, it's also a 5-quarter.
So with the purple bottle, this thing was full, no? You had about the same amount of oil in the purple bottle.
No, this truck had more oil in it than this had like 6 quarts.
There's some black ass oil.
Yeah, it is. Black tar.
Well, maybe I'm gonna order the stuff for oil change for the Jetta, and we can do the oil change in the Jetta next week.
Totally.
Unless you ordered a shit for El Camino already.
When my wallet, when my wife stopped spending all the money. Might have overspent on the credit cards this month, but don't worry, we'll catch back up and we'll be ready to go.
It's
by
December,
next
bud. It's December. Let it be.
It is what it is, you
Let
know.
it be. Let it be.
Want to make sure to use your dirtiest shop tile to wipe the condensation out of the oil cap here.
10% battery left.
So it looks like you have mobile battery package.
I do.
Oh,
It's in my heated vest.
it's in your heated vest.
I have a charger.
Yeah, probably want to charge it, or we're gonna have to end the live stream, I guess.
You want to extend the tripod a bit? Well, folks, I guess you guys are gonna be going steady for a little while. This is where y'all gonna be living for a little bit. It just is what it is. I don't think the viewers like very much to be put in a corner like this, but I won't have a choice.
Hey yo, must be the money. Don't mind me, I'm just doing some cleanup real quick. Put these back where they belong. Oh dear, bud. All right. We are pretty much back to square clean. This truck has fresh oil in it for the first time in a long time. That's a good feeling. The brakes look pretty decent, so I'm not super concerned about those. That's also a good relief, because I got the brakes for it. But if I don't have to do the work, I'm not mad about it. Oh, I missed your last message, ICT car guy. What was I looking at? I was looking at something to do it, and I don't remember what it was. Oh, I remembered. My heavy duty Way she goes, folks. We're good. You want to head out? Should we end the live stream? Should we call it a night? It's about 1 o'clock in the morning. Got pretty much everything I needed to done. A little later. Let's see. Your paycheck has arrived. Yes, it has. Fucking right. Every Thursday night. All right. We'll close the hood. You know. That'll do. Cool. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream here. If you haven't, go ahead and like and subscribe. Join us for these. We'll be back probably Saturday night with something else for you. Yeah, and thus concludes tonight's video. Have a good night.
Where's that?